Well, hey, welcome to Tight Track Tuesday, where I talk about music that's new to me, or not new at all, but I just think it's cool, so I want to share with you guys. Today, I just want to talk about Persona. I want to talk about Persona music. I want to talk about Shoji Meguro. I want to talk about Lin Inaizumi. And I just want to talk about Persona 5 Strikers, because that is just what I desire for today. So, stick around. Yeah, I've been a fan of Persona for a while. I started out with Persona 4. I strongly believe that the proper like trajectory of where to start and go with Persona is start with Persona 4, then go to Persona 3 if you really want, and then go to Persona 5. You kind of need 3 to 5 to understand the whole vibe of everything, but if you're not going to play more than one, then just play 5. Persona 5 proper, the music was already fantastic, right? We had Last Surprise, a banger. We had Wake Up, Get Out There as the opener. That was already a banger. But then with Persona 5 Royal, we got the takeover and Lin Inaizumi's voice is just incredible. I don't know, she can just do whatever she wants, right? So the ending song, I think only Persona 5 proper, is called Hoshito Bokureto or something like that, with Stars and Us. That song, I'm literally just getting emotional thinking about that song. That song is absolutely incredible. And same with Persona 4. Persona 4's ending song, Nevermore. Oh my god. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not really a Persona 3 not really a Persona 3 stan. I feel like not a lot of people are. It's a great game, but I couldn't really get into it after Persona 4. I just felt so spoiled, I guess, with Persona 4. Persona 3 is just a big old grind, and it's just not really my bag. So all the music for both Persona 3 and Persona 4 is great, but they both kind of have the same kind of theme. They had this well, not theme, but I think they have the same singer. And then they have this weird, well, I don't know if both do, but Persona 4 has this weird rap thing to it where you can never understand any of the rap that's happening. But I'm pretty sure it's done by an American guy. But Persona 5 took all of that weirdness from Persona 3 and Persona 4 and just really, I don't know, Shoji Meguro was really in his bag when he was making the music for Persona 5. It was just incredible. And it's every little detail of every little song is fantastic. But there's one thing that I would want that I don't get from from Persona 5, from Persona 5's music. Maybe I'm wanting too much. I was explaining to my boyfriend there's a melody in Butterfly Kiss, which is Dr. Takemi's soundtrack, that's also in the ending song for Persona 5. So I'm all right, story wise, analytically, what does that mean? Does that mean that she is the key to does it mean that she's a more important character than she is? I know that all the confidants mean I guess an equal amount. The confidants who are not in your party. In analyzing the music, if that melody is in that song, would that also mean that would mean that she was more important? Anyway, I don't think it's that deep, but I kind of want it to be that deep. It's okay that it's not. In any case, I started playing Persona 5 Strikers. I didn't get very far in, but I did film it. I filmed a little bit of me getting into Persona 5 Strikers, and I will now leave that on to past Tori to get into a little bit. Alright, I was going to open this on camera, but then I didn't. So this is the first time I'm Opening up Persona 5 Strikers. I'm so excited. This is the third version of Persona that I have, because I have the regular Persona 5, and then I have Persona 5 Royal, and now I have this one. Shout out to my boyfriend for buying it for me for Valentine's Day. So yeah, let's get into it. That just says proof. What was already in my PS4 is Persona 5 Royal. Oh my god. It's downloading. Oh my god, we're doing this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get started. This is a weird screen. Why would I have save data for a game that I've never played before? Whatever. Who are these people? Oh. 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 Look how cute. The music is always so good. Oh, check out this vibe down here. We love this like chromatic aberration thing. Is that even how you say that? I love that. I actually do that in a lot of my pictures. If you want to know how to do that, I will make a video on it at some point. Those wheels look a little sketch, but yeah, the music's fantastic as always. First impressions, this seems, at least this screen seems to like take a lot of inspiration from like the original like beta for Persona 5. If I can find footage, I will insert it here so you guys can like kind of compare. But yeah, so we got our faves. We got Yusuke, we got Makoto, we got Morgana, we got Ryuji, we got Futaba up there looking weird. You know, Joker, Haru, and On. She looks so pretty. All right, let's keep going. All right, so I just want to talk a little bit about this opening music and opening scene. So I didn't want to include the opening scene because I'm not like a fancy person who's like approved by Atlas to like include all the gaming footage of the video. So I wanted to skip over that. But so obviously Persona is always doing crazy amazing music. Lynn has a fantastic voice as always. So it seems like there's just a little bit like more detail. It's generally the same like models that I remember from Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. But I will play this opening scene and get back to you with my thoughts. One more thing I wanted to mention, I like the parallel between the opening scene of Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal to this. And you obviously can see the confidence in the characters compared to obviously the last one. And the same thing where you hear the other characters talking. Obviously you know who they are as you've already played the other games, or if you haven't, you should probably go do that before you do this. But yeah, so I like the parallels. Atlas never goes wrong, to be honest. So yeah, again, I'm gonna play the first scene and then get back to you. Okay, so impressions after the opening scene. I nearly got emotional, like not me getting emotional. Like it just never goes wrong. Like Persona, the whole series, if you haven't ever watched Persona, you watch Persona. If you haven't ever played Persona, like you gotta. If you like anime at all, you just have to. You just have to. There's no other choice. The opening song is fantastic. You might see a cover of it on this channel sometime soon. Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for like my reaction to this. But yeah, so now let's go to future me talking about the music of Persona and my top 5 faves, or whatever I decide to do. But yeah, okay. Goodbye from past Tori. Bye. It's back to me. I'm present or future Tori. I don't really know. It's a weird time warp. Anyway, yeah. So I guess here is now the time where I should talk about my top 5 tracks between all of the Persona games. Not all of them, just 3 to 5. I'm not including any of the dancing games just like the games themselves. I may also include like the Q games. So I'm going to say my number one track of Tight Track Tuesday Persona Edition is Nevermore from Persona 4. It's just a great ending for the game. Like, I think that Persona 4 does the music thing that I was just talking about, Persona 5. The songs are just weaved together better in Persona 4 than Persona 5, I think. Through like critical moments in your social links, you're hearing this melody. And also like at the end of your social link, it plays like a nice melody. Those melodies are like encompassed in the ending song, which I think is very poignant. And I think what really makes it like hit home is like the fact that it's built up throughout the entire game. So once you get to the end and you're like leaving all of your friends, not to give spoilers for Persona, but yeah, at the end of it, when you're leaving all your friends, you actually feel like you're leaving all of your friends. It's so sad, but it's also like really nice. It makes the time that you spend playing the game worthwhile. So that's why I think that track is like number one for me. It's incredible. That being said, I would say that number two is With the Stars and Us. I actually sat down with my vocal coach to try to learn that song. I tried to like write English lyrics to it. Maybe I'll release a little snippet of that at some point. Lynn has this like urgency in her tone that just, her range is also incredible. There's just something about the way she sings this song that just like it hits you there. To me, it's not as hard hitting as Nevermore, but like, even if you're not a Persona fan, like, I really recommend checking out this track. I also think that Lynn's voice versus the other singer suits this style of music better, really. She's a little bit more versatile, I think. She goes well on those rock tracks. She does well on the jazzy tracks. So yeah, I think that maybe her voice suits this style of music better, but the old singer was also fantastic. I believe at some point there was also two, because I think in Persona 4, the animation, I think they had two different singers. Maybe I'm completely making that up, but I think that there was. So yeah, the third track of like my top 5 of Persona music is Heaven. That's on Nanako's Dungeon. It's a little shorter than I want it to be, but the crazy thing about this song is like, it really sounds like you should get tired of it. But like, as you're going through, and like, it has two different like parts to the song, right? But it's still like, I don't know, there's like something about it that just makes you never get tired of it. And obviously as a BGM, it's gonna like flow nicely. Like the end is gonna flow nicely into the beginning because it has to loop over and over again. But it's just a beautiful song, and like I could really listen to that forever. I actually went into one of my old Persona 4 game saves, and I was actually on Nanako's Dungeon, and I literally like just played through it just to hear the song. I know I could just like go on YouTube, but like I literally was playing through the dungeon just to hear the song, do a little bit of grinding, for the final boss. But yeah, so the third of my top 5 is Heaven. I think I'm doing this backwards. Yeah, I'm doing it backwards, but also who cares, right? So then my second to last of my top 5, I didn't know I needed this until it happened, but the rock remix of Last Surprise in Persona 5 Strikers. Like, come on. It's so, oh my God. It's so great. Like, this is a thing that a lot of like YouTubers do. They make like rock remixes of these video game songs, and I feel like Shoji Meguro was like, oh, I know exactly what to do for because the thing about Persona 5 Strikers is what I found. I only played about an hour and a half of it, but it's a lot more chaotic of course, than a more turn-based strategy type of thing. It's a lot more chaotic. And so I think that Shoji took that and just decided to put that chaos into the track. I wouldn't say that rock is necessarily chaotic by definition, but this is just an incredible rendition. Lynn does rock amazingly. It is so good. I'm gonna link to all these tracks in the description. But I think that for some reason Atlas is kind of cracking down on these soundtrack channels, which is like, how else am I gonna listen to it? Like I don't always have time to play the game. Like, anyway. So I'm gonna link if I can find them down in the description. And then my least of my top 5, but like they're all great. I could honestly sit down and listen to Persona music forever. The last one in my top 5 is, yeah, I guess I'll just include this. So the last one of my top 5 is Break Out of Your Shell. I think it's from Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. This one has another one of those raps that like, what in the world is my man saying? But like it's a good song. It's a good opener. I think I'm kind of basing these tracks off of what will get stuck in my head more likely, even though like I haven't played Persona 4 Arena Ultimax for years. It'll still just like creep in there every now and then. So I think I'm just like, the top 5 is really just like the top 5 most stick with you type of songs. I would say that would be the last of my top 5. I'm going to say honorable mention is Carousel from Persona Shadow of the Labyrinth. I feel like I might have performed that one at like an anime convention or something. But yeah, another great one. I don't know. I could literally talk about Persona music for days. And I might do another one of these about Persona music just because I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface with Persona music. I feel like I've already been rambling for I don't even know how long. But yeah, that was this week's Tight Track Tuesday. Again, Persona music is fantastic. Even if you don't decide to play the games, like you have to listen to all of the music. Literally just like go and find a like 10-hour Persona music on repeat and just like vibe. It's literally just a vibe. You have to. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to do this week. I wanted to talk about Persona, so we're talking about Persona. But yeah, if you like videos like this, please remember to like and subscribe. It means more than you think. We post a couple of different types of videos on this channel. We do covers. We do this Tight Track Tuesdays on Tuesdays. And then on Saturdays, it's kind of just a wild card. I post kind of whatever I want. We do have some covers releasing soon. I have heard the instrumental for it. I still have to record the vocals, but honestly, I don't even know if my vocals are going to do it justice. The instrumental is fantastic. Mike did an amazing job. So really look forward to that. And until next time, bye.